next story of today comes from the YouTuber known as Corpse Husband. Now, if you guys don't know who Corpse is, he actually was a YouTuber who used to make a lot of horror story videos, and he had a very big channel, okay? But recently he's been making videos on Among Us, okay? He's been playing with a lot of the top YouTubers on this game, and he's made some very entertaining content on Among Us. He's actually one of the top Among Us creators right now. Some of these videos have millions of views. I mean, they're so entertaining. He is so good at playing the imposter on this game. But earlier this week, it looks like Corpse was in some controversy because actually some people were calling him out for some of his old horror story videos where he had said the D word here. So you have people who are lesbians themselves coming out here saying that him saying the D word was offensive and wrong, and they want him to apologize for this. So a few days ago, Corpse actually came out and apologized for saying this word on his old videos. And this video has over 1 million views on Twitter of him apologizing here. Just watch this.
Hey, wanted to address this whenever I did the Q&A live stream so I could better explain it on a bigger platform live, but I woke up to a ton of DMs from people and I thought I should do it right away. For those of you who don't know, primarily I've done true horror story narration for years on my channel. The stories are sent in by my viewers, they write all of it, and I narrate their story to share their experience and what they've gone through with the world. These are real life experiences of like real shit that people go through. About a year ago, I was sent in a story from someone who's trans. I was glad to cover this story despite some backlash I might get from like boomers and shit because I wanted to show the struggles of what trans people go through. And I support trans people. TLDR, the story is about an old Christian woman who is trying to hurt them and do horrible things to them. During the story, the person who is trans is called the D word. In the video, I read the word out loud, and I realize now I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize the severity of the word, or else I obviously wouldn't have said it. There are over 2,000 comments on the video, and none of them mention it. I had no idea this hurt anybody at all, and that's the last thing I want to do. I've taken the video down now, I understand my mistake, and I'm sorry. Thank you to the people trying to teach me about this. Some people were just blindly hating me, but most of the people I've seen have been very reasonable, and I really appreciate that. I'm probably going to get off everything for a little bit.
I already played the scarce video just so y'all can have the context behind it so I don't really have to explain it, and I can just get right into this, like how I do with other videos. So, he basically said the word dyke. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like some offensive term to some LGBT members. I think trans people. I'm not completely sure on the word. But also, by the way, I'm not using it in an offensive way, so don't try to come at me. I'm going to actually defend Corpse in this situation and say that there's no reason for people to get all over him. I feel like he shouldn't have to apologize because that video is supposed to spread awareness, and that was the whole point. And he already stated that he's not against trans people, and he's not, and that he supports them. He didn't say that he hates them. He didn't say anything bad about trans at all. I generally believe that he is sorry, and I understand not trying to offend anyone and not wanting to offend anyone, so you just apologize anyway. But honestly, in this situation, I wouldn't apologize. I wouldn't take down the video. And I feel like, the people that are doing these things, that are like abusing trans people and calling them all these words, are just one in this situation because they got the video taken down that was spreading awareness on this. And I believe that he should re-upload it, mainly because it will spread more awareness now, because I'm pretty sure after these Among Us videos that have come out and after a year of growth on your channel, you do have a lot more subs than what you did back then, and that video will spread more awareness. I feel like even adding the word dyke in the video will even add more to it, like, hey, don't use it, basically spreading more awareness, saying, hey, don't use this word on these people, it offends them. I feel bad because he honestly, he's talking about getting off the internet for a little bit, and I don't see why. I don't think he should be leaving the internet or taking a break. I don't even think he should take down the video. If he took down the video, at least to re-upload it, or someone do at least, so you can spread awareness about the situation. He used it in a context that was completely non-offensive. I feel like the people who stressed over it too much are not focusing on the main purpose of the video, which is to spread awareness. Trans people are still human, and they deserve not to be abused verbally and not be called the word dyke. Also, me saying the word dyke in this term is the least offensive way. Same with how he used it. He used it quoting it. I feel like you should be able to say it because it's supposed to spread awareness on what words not to use and what words to use. Tell me what y'all think about the situation below. The video had like over 1.1 million on Twitter, and I never really saw anything about it. I never saw anything about it until he brought it up. So it wasn't even that big of a blow-up situation, but he still apologized, which that's pretty nice of him, I guess, even though I wouldn't have. Also, I made a Twitter. You can go follow it. You don't really have to. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. PERK 30 was already taken, so. Whoever spelled PERK with a K, they're honestly stupid. Yeah, give me that account name, by the way. Hit me up in my Twitter DMs. Oh, something.